Hey guys, for this video we're going to take a look at this DeWalt 20 volt cordless impact driver, and there's a couple of different ways to get this thing, and I think it's really important to point out the differences in the kits that are included because you kind of got to pay attention to see exactly what you are getting. So this is available 3 different ways. If you just get the bare tool, no battery, no charger, just the tool, it's DCF 845B. We always add the B on the end when it's a bare tool. Now there's also 2 kit options. There is a kit that comes with a 5 amp hour battery and the DCB 112 charger. That's DCF 845P1. When you have a P in a model number, that means you're getting a 5 amp hour battery. On the end of that means you're getting one of those batteries. Now over here we have 2 5 amp hour batteries. So that model number is going to be DCF 845P2. So you're getting 2 batteries. But in this kit, the 2 kit, we're getting the DCB 115 charger. In the 1 battery kit, we're getting the DCB 112 charger. And I was actually surprised to see this difference in these 2 kits, and it's kind of important, a little bit anyways. The DCB 112 has a 2 amp output, so it'll take over 2 hours to get a full charge on one of these batteries. The DCB 115 is a 4 amp output, so it'll take a little over 1 hour. This one is basically twice as fast as the DCB 112. So it's definitely a better charger getting the 15 that comes with the 2 battery kit. But usually with DeWalt, the 112 is included with 2 amp hour batteries, or 1 amp hour, though 1.5, 1.3 amp hour battery. It's the small batteries that they use the DCB 112. So to pair this with the 5 amp hour battery was really surprising to me. If you already have maybe the DCB 118, that's the big fast charger. If you have the DCB 115, or if you have one of the newer chargers that are 2-stage, the DCB 1104 or the DCB 1106, then maybe you don't care about what charger is included in this kit. But if this is going to be your only DeWalt stuff, you're definitely better off upgrading to the better charger, but then you're also getting 2 5 amp hour batteries. Now the other thing that's kind of peculiar about this set specifically, now that's talking about the P1 version or the P2 version, is getting 5 amp hour batteries with an impact driver. They're a little big and bulky because one of the really nice selling points about this guy is how light and compact it is. And the 5 amp hour batteries are a great battery. This is actually my favorite battery. I use these things all the time. I have several of these 5 amp hours because I just like them so much. So there's nothing wrong with the batteries. I love these batteries. But for an impact driver, I would mostly in the past use a 2 amp hour battery because it's small and compact, and these don't use a ton of battery consumption. You get a lot of runtime even out of a 2. Nowadays I'm using my compact power stack that's a 1.7 amp hour, and I actually think that's the best battery to go with this impact driver because you remain how lightweight it is and how compact it is, just very easily maneuverable. So although I really like these batteries, I don't know how much I specifically like them with the impact driver. Again, if you have other DeWalt tools like circular saw, miter saw, reciprocating saw, stuff, angle grinder, even the sander, if you're doing a larger project, an orbital sander can eat up a battery pretty quick, and I like putting my 5 on that. If you have those other tools, the 5s are great. It's a nice kit to use with those others, but again, I like smaller stuff with my impact driver. Now, eventually, I know, we're getting to the impact driver itself. Look, this is one of the best. This is top shelf for DeWalt. It's part of their XR lineup, which is their good stuff. It's brushless, of course, and like everything basically is now, super compact, and we have a couple of different modes to go over. So, of course, you have the variable speed trigger. You have forward and reverse right there, things that you come to expect. It has the ring LEDs, which I really like the ring LEDs. You have some other tools where the LEDs just right here, or the LEDs down here aiming upwards. The ring gets rid of all shadows. They're plenty bright, and you'll see exactly what you're doing, because one of the worst things, dark corners or something, maybe you're inside a cabinet or just in a not well lit area, maybe there's no electricity where you're working. It's just really nice to have that ring light. We have 3 speeds down here with the speed selector. A lot of times, unless I need a lot of power, I like going with the 2 because I feel like it gives you a little bit more control even with the variable speed trigger there. Now, also, this thing has 1,800 inch-pounds of torque, which is about 150 foot-pounds of torque. Really nice. You could, instead of getting an impact wrench to go with this, you could get a socket adapter, put 3/8, half-inch, quarter-inch drive sockets on here, and that would even be strong enough to break loose a lot of lug nuts and things. So you could really double dip on this tool, impact driver and impact wrench, and it would do a lot of the garage tasks that you need for that application as well. So it's a really good tool. You can see we go up to 4,200 impacts per minute, 3,400 RPM. And really small and compact, lightweight guy. You have the belt loop or belt hook, whatever, on both sides, the hole there. It's really important with the kits. In this instance, usually I like the kits. If this is going to be your only tool, I kind of feel like you go bare tool and then figure out a different kit. If you expect to expand or you already have a bunch of other stuff, the P2 is definitely better because you're getting the better charger and you're getting 2 great batteries. It's just a little overkill with the impact driver. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching.